Hi viewers, welcome to Green Treasure. This presentation is in continuation to previous presentation. The video is about popular cotton from waste to wealth in a way to generate economic resource from nuisance. The presentation highlight various aspects of converting popular cotton into 100% biodegradable products and generating a livelihood in Kashmir. See, every May Kashmir chokes on popular fluff. Instead of burning it, we can monetize it. So we can convert populous deltoid seed fluff into biodegradable product and a livelihood in Kashmir. First of all, we have already understood the problem, a seasonal nuisance which is also called as the Kashmir's white pollution. You know the source is from a female populus deltoids, is the inflorescence of it, a catkin-like inflorescence and which releases millions of seed comas. A seed coma is a tuft of silky hairs attached to a seed responsible for seed dispersal. So one mature popular releases 25 plus lakh seeds with coma, and that is like a white pollution, so which is more prevalent from April to June, also named as May illness, since it triggers allergies, asthma, eye irritation in hospitals, in schools and in rural and urban areas. It also blocks drains, is a fire hazard, it reduces visibility on roads, and it has a high municipal cleaning cost, and it is either burned or it's landfilled. That leads to air pollution, and that has a zero value. And you know, one mature tree releases 1 to 2 kg dry fluff. So Srinagar has more than 50,000 female trees. And now what is the public sentiment? Because of this nuisance, public sentiment is the demands for tree felling, that is threatening the Kashmir's green cover. So we have already understood the nuisance, but let us see how it can be converted into economic affairs. As we have seen that popular cotton is from a mature catkin-like inflorescence that forms a seed pod, and that seed is split and that opens and releases a cottony fiber, and that is called as the cotton fiber. So from March to April there is a flowering stage on a female tree, and in May to June there is a pod development, and the best collection time is from June to July. As we have understood that a problem, a seasonal nuisance, a white pollution, and we have seen the source of it, and it is usually from April to June. We have seen its health hazards, we have seen how much it creates a civic load, and what is the current practice. So our current practice is that we burned, landfill, air pollution, and that has a zero value. So now we have to see that we are spending money to remove something that has an industrial value. So presentation is all about to see what are the traditional ways of converting this seasonal nuisance into an economic affair, and also a mechanized way. So what are the opportunities? We have the properties and the uses. This popular floss, which is 100% biodegradable, and it is made up of cellulose fiber. It's lightweight, buoyant, water resistant, and it is insulating in function. It can be a compositable also, and it can act as a textile substitute for pillows, for mattresses, quilt stuffing, for paper and packaging, handmade paper, seed paper, eco packaging inserts. So we can have mulch mats, for it can be used for in agriculture. It's made into mulch mats for apple orchards, which can have a weed control and also is used for moisture retention. So it is also having an biocomposites and like as disposable trays, plant pots, and when it's mixed with starch and PLA, that is, it can be mixed with polylactic acid, which is a bioplastic binder. So collection to product, what is the process flow? We have to see that collection basically time is June to July. It is early morning drivers. You can use vacuum blowers, you can use nets, ground sweeping, and what should be the targets? Hospitals, schools, public parks, and the yield can be 1 ton raw fluff is greater than 600 kg usable fiber. Of course, collection is labor intensive. It can create jobs, and products directly replace because they are 100% biodegradable. They can replace the foam. They can replace the plastic which is currently imported to Valley. The traditional collection and processes. Let us understand how we can go for the collection. Best collection timing is early morning when dew weighs down floss and it reduces flying because it is light in weight, and early in the morning because of the dew it's heavier in weight. The tools which are used traditionally, bamboo poles which with cloth. You can use large cotton sheets under female poplar trees, and there can be a community practice, that is the self-help groups. We will discuss in other slides. The processing of the popular cotton here in a traditional way, or you can have a value addition also. One is cleaning, use sun drying plus manual seed removal, and you can go for mechanical blowers or UV sterilization for cleaning also. Second is cording, hand cording with wooden combs, or you can use small scale cording machines for self-help groups. Third is spinning. You can have limited, mainly used as loose fill. Blending with cotton jute for yarn trials. You can use the product out of it, that is pillows, quilts, concrete insulation, and they are eco pillows. There are plant pots, compositable packaging, and acoustic panels are also formed out of this. So these are the traditional ways, and this is also projected here: when to collect it, how to collect it, and who will collect it. There will be self-help groups. These are the steps: cleaning, cording, spinning, and the products. But what you get out of it, what is the impact potential of this process? First, it generates livelihood, 30 to 40 days seasonal income for 5,000 plus rural women. And second is it has an environmental impact also. 1 ton floss will be equal to 2000 kg plastic avoided. And the model of it is a circular model where you will see it starts with a tree, a floss which is formed there, and then it goes to a product, and you can make a composite out of it that is given to the tree. These are the traditional ways using a bamboo stick. This is how wooden hand comb is used here, and then these are the eco products made out of it. The traditional tools for collection and the processing of the popular cotton, they are uh, simple tools, and they can generate the green livelihoods. So first of all, you have to go for the sun drying, and then you go for the hand picking. You remove the seeds out of it, and then you go for wooden hand combing, cording it is also called as, and you can go for the fluffing, make it a fluff. You just fluff the fiber. You go for the spinning, and then winding it on yarn winder, and then you have to store it, that too in bamboo baskets. And then we have seen how a circular model works here, from tree to collection, processing, then useful products, and then composite as natural, and back to tree. So there is a good eco-circular model which is working for this collection and processing of the cotton fiber. What is the cost benefit analysis? A popular cotton which is called a self-help group model, which is based on one self-help group of 10 women that gives 1 ton floss processing 40-day season. So you see the collection process is there. For that you need 15,000 wages, and that will be 375 per day for 10 women into 4 days. Processing setup, you need coding machine, rent, sheets, UV setup 25,000. Packaging and transport 10,000. Total cost will be 50,000 rupees. But finished product will be made, that is 1,25,000, that is 250 eco pillows, which can be sold at 500 each from 1 ton floss. So net profit will be 75,000. The cost benefit ratio is very good because it is 2.5:1. If you spend 1 rupee, you will get a revenue of 2.5. And initial setup costs recovered in first season. That is very important. Initial setup costs, which you are putting here as a capital investment, and that is recovered in first season. So there will be a 75,000 income per woman 40 days. Now, whether you are making, and these things have are in without quantifying the health and the environmental benefits. Now, what are the machinery used for it? What will be the cost, and where from you get the machinery if you are using it at a large scale? For collection, you can use leaf vacuum sweepers in addition to the traditional methods. That will cost 15,000 to 1.2 lakh. So it is available from these dealers. For cleaning, you can use air classifier separators. For baling, you can use hydraulic balers, paper unit, pulp beater, sheet former. Or molding, you can use heat press tray dies. And this is how much can be the cost for procuring these machineries, and these are the sources where from they can be procured. So implementation is, you start small. That is a self-help group unit that will cost 2 lakh for collection and cleaning only. And then you have a subsidy for it, 25 to 35% via KVC, which is Khadi and Village Industries Commission. And you have JAKIDAI, that is Jammu and Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute. And then you have NRLM, that is National Rural Livelihood Mission. And then you can have a skilling that can be done from IICT Srinagar and other IITs. So these are the machinery costs and the availability sources in J&K. Now we have seen that how this can be collected. First of all, popular collection process from tree to resource. It is a sustainable method for cleaner green tomorrow. So you go for community drive, use vacuum collection, you go for nets under trees, and you can go for ground sweeping. And also the best time is June to July, because pods burst open and cotton is released. Best time for collection. How to collect it? After collection, you have to use a machinery used for popular cotton collection at a large scale. You can use vacuum collection machines, you can use net collection system, and you can go for the ground sweeping machines. In addition to this, you have manual collection tools also. Now, cleaning and separation. How you will clean it, and because you use an advanced cleaning and separation machinery that removes the dust, leaves, twigs, and lightweight impurities to ensure pure, high quality popular cotton fiber. Use pre-cleaner air separator, air classifier system, vibration screen separator, fiber cleaning unit, and then a dust collection system. So these are the efficient collection and cleaning and separation systems which is mechanized now. Then we have a compression and baling. Advanced compressing and baling machinery like fiber loose machine, hydraulic press compressor, baling machine, auto strapping machine, and then there is a baling output that reduce the volume of a popular cotton, ensuring safe handling, storage, transport, and lower logistic costs. Then after that, you can have a paper making machine for popular cotton, which of course at a large scale. Maybe it's not possible in Kashmir scene because we have less raw material available. But to give you an idea, popular this paper making machine is used here. You have to go for the pulping. First you collect the cotton raw material, then you are making it a pulp, then you are making a stock preparation, and then there is a sheet formation, and then pressing, drying, taking water out of it, calendaring it, and then you have a finished paper reels. In addition to this, you also have molding machines. Molding machines are just like it has a molding wire here where you are using first the raw material, and then after that is separated on these wires, and then you have a head box on it, and the head box delivers a uniform flow of pulp across the wire. Then there is a press section in it where water is removed by pressure rollers to strengthen the wet sheet, and then there are dryer sections where moisture is evaporated by steam heated dryer cylinders, and then there is a calendar section. The sheet is smoothed and calendared to improve the surface quality, and then of course there is a reeling section where the paper is rolled into a jumbo reels for further processing and shipping. So molding is also done here to make finer sheets out of these cotton fibers. Then after this you have a processing pathway. Now how to process it? We have different products as insulation pads, handmade paper, we have mulch mats, stuffing fiber, then we have bio trays or pots. Popular cotton, the processes which are used here for the insulation is clean, compress and heat bond. It can be used for apple cold chain box inserts. Handmade paper is pulping plus sheet formation, can be used in tourism and handicrafts. Mulch mats are dry press with natural binders, orchards, nurseries. Stuffing fiber can be sterilized plus fluff, can be used for pillows, soft toys. Bio trays mixed with starch, mold, and which is used in plant nurseries. So we have these things which is processing of insulating pads from cotton, popular cotton, from apple cold chain and box inserts. This is how a process is being delivered for making the raw material. Then you have a fiber cleaning unit, fiber opening unit, web formation, and then there is cording. You are cross lapping it, making it a thicker sheet, and then needle punching, making bonding fibers mechanically, and then thermal calendaring, improving the density, smoothness and insulation, and then you are cutting it, making pads to size for final use. So when you have an insulation pad properties, as you see, they can be used in apple cold chain as a thermal insulation pads for safe and fresh delivery, or they can be used as box inserts, that is protective insulation inserts for secure packaging. So it is used as a because of its shock absorption and insulation. So this is how you can have a processing of insulation pads from a popular cotton. Then also you have processing of popular cotton into handmade paper, seed paper, and eco packaging inserts. You use a raw material, cleaning it, pulping it, sheet formations, processing, drying, finishing, and you have a handmade paper which can be a seed paper, can be insert ready, and then you get a handmade paper, you get a seed paper, and then you also get a eco packaging inserts out of it. Then there is a processing of popular cotton into mulch mats. Mulch mats, as you know, same process is here, but you get a sheet here that is in the form of a large sheet, and that is used as a mulch mat in apple orchards, vegetable farming, saffron fields, can be used in strawberry cultivation, nurseries and sapling. So they are used here in orchards, in all these areas, just to have a weed control, and also it prevents the loss of water, so it is helpful for moisture retention also. Then it is from popular cotton fiber to comfort and warmth. So you have here a stuffing, this fiber, popular cotton fiber, which can be made into pillows, mattresses, quilts, and you have a Kashmir brand because it is made in Kashmir. It's highly suitable for Kashmir. And you have a mechanized as well as a manual way of it. So raw fiber is cleaned, and cleaning and opening, cording, fluffing, layering, cutting, stuffing, filling, and then you are making out of it these products, which can be pillows, which can be cushions, which can be soft toys. Here we have from popular cotton to biocomposites. So here you can transform popular cotton fiber into disposable trays, plant pots, and more. And the processing is here that you are taking a raw popular cotton and then cleaning and opening, and you are making pulping. Fiber is pulped with water to form smooth slurry, and the pulp is blended with natural binders to ensure strength and durability. As we have seen, you are using a starch, you are using a polylactic acid also, and then you are making out of it the slurry, you are forming it into units, pressing to remove excess water and dry to achieve the required strength. Then you are trimming it, and the quality check is there, and then you have a packaging. These are the products which are biodecomposable, and they are disposable trays, plant pots, and more. So we have a popular cotton from nature to innovation, where you use composite trays from popular cotton with starch and PLA. So here you are mixing it with this starch and the PLA, and then you are making a material mixed and melt compounded, because the natural is a bioplastic binder, and it's melt compounded to form a homogeneous biocomposite, and then a sheet is formed here, and that is thermoforming and tray making and other products. So in this biocomposite composition, you have a starch or PLA 30 to 40%, and then you have a natural additives 5 to 10%, and the popular cotton remains 40 to 60%. So that means you are getting a biocomposite trays from a popular cotton when you are using it with starch as well as with a PLA. After this, we'll have to see that popular cotton to biodegradable products. You sum up it. We have seen in previous slides various products are made from popular cotton fiber. Almost all are biodegradable products like insulation pads, like disposable tableware, plant pots, egg trays, and fruit uh, industrial protective packaging and customized products are formed out of it. So that means these are all biodegradable products because of the nature of the cotton fiber. You have acoustic panels also made from popular cotton, and they are sustainable, high performance acoustic solutions. They are crafted from natural cotton fiber. They can be plain, they can be perforated, they can be slotted, grooved, or they can be slit, and having a very good use in houseboats in the areas where more noise is prevalent. So it is an eco-friendly solution to all. What popular products should Kashmir make now? That the question is keeping in view the constraints. So our focus will be on products. We have three winners. One is pillows, another is acoustic panels, and then seedling pots. Process, is very simple: dry to cord and to stitch. Raw material risk is low, 1 to 2 kg per unit, self-help group level. Kashmir has a high market, hotels and tourist destination is here, so it can be the start year first. Then in the phase second, you can make an acoustic panels that is dry and is mixed with PLA. Then it is heat pressed. Then you need for this not a small self-help group, you need a hub. We will discuss the spoke and hub model, and it is used in houseboats, seedling pots that can be molded with starch, and they have a high horticulture department uses because the department has banned the plastic. So these are the three things which can have the quick wins. But the key rule is make bulky, low-tech products that use greater than 5 kg floss per unit. What are the recommended processing plan for Kashmir now? Recommended processing plan for Kashmir, it is at self-help group level. That will cost 2 to 5 lakh, where you can have pillows, you can make seedling pots, you can make a low tech, because low tech is it does not need any high technology, no power is used here, and it uses existing sickles. So then you have a hub level that will require 25 to 50 lakhs, where you can make an acoustic boards, that is the fiber or the floss plus PLA, polylactic acid, and then it is heat pressed. It can be used in PWD and houseboats, can be sold at 7,700 per meter square. You can make an oil pads. They are corded rolls. NHPC can purchase it, and the strategy is that small the self-help groups handle 40 days rush, and then hub is there that adds value year round. So this way we turn seasonal waste into a year-round sales without fighting nature or infrastructure. So we have here recommended processing plan for Kashmir. You have to have a plan. That plan is simply to make a first self-help group level, then you have a hub level, and then you can make the three winners, the pillows, seeding pots, and aquatic panels. So you will see that self-help groups level makes it is low tech, no machines are used, no power issues are there, while as the hub level a power and infrastructure is available round the year. Now what is the roadmap? The roadmap here is for this spoke hub model Kashmir. Rural spokes, the areas which are in rural, say Baramulla, Sopore, Anantnag, Pulwama districts, they can act as 20 to 30 self-help groups can be there. They will traditionally collect dry and cord that will make them 40 days per year, and they can have a revenue for 2 to 5 lakh per self-help group. Then after that, there is a urban hub that will be one central unit. It can be Pampur in Srinagar or Bari Brahmana in Jammu, where you can have a mix. You can mix it with PLA mix. You can heat press it, and it can make for 8 months a year 25 to 50 lakh per unit will be the cost of it. Now after that, you have a spoke and the hub. Number of spokes, they will cater to the hub, and then there is a market. Market in Kashmir or the hotels, there is a garment, export can be done, Gulmarg, Dal Lake, NHPC and railways. And it will be 400 to 800 per kg product. Year round sales, that will be 4 to 6 crore year potential, per year potential. So it has a good potential. Whether you start it at a small scale and then in phases, there will be 4 to 6 crore per year potential. Now you have to do it in phases. Phase first is a pilot phase for 12 months. There is rural spokes, 5 to 10 self-help groups in Baramulla, Sopore, and they can be funded by agencies, as I have already mentioned. Then there can be an urban hub. It will be one unit at Poplar Industrial Estate, and these can be funding it. Then there is an output of this is 25 tons. It can give pillows for hotels, and it can give pots for horticulture department also. But in the phase second, you can go for the scale that is year 2 to 3. You will add spokes to it. There will be spokes from Anantnag, Pulwama, Kupwara, that can be 30 self-help groups total. You can expand the hub also. You can go for Bari Brahmana for Jammu market, and you can export. And then will be an output of it, 100 tons. So from 25 tons, now you have a phase second, 100 tons. That can be used for the second phase, that is acoustic panels, that can be used for the oil pads for NHPC and PWD. So this is how you can make a model which is basically a spoke and the hub, and then to a market model. So urban hub have a stable power and transport for heat pressing into high value boards and panels, and they run for 8 months, avoiding the winter power stress. But here these self-help groups, they do what they are best at. They collect, they dry during the 40-day floss season. No power is needed. And then you have this phase 1 and phase 2, where you can go for the output that is from 25 tons to 100 tons. Now you have to see the concluding remarks out of it. Popular floss is a seasonal health nuisance, as we have seen today, but it's a valuable biodegradable resource tomorrow. Its impact, it will reduce allergies and fire risk. And it will contribute to economy. It creates self-help group jobs and replace imported plastic and foam. An impact on the environment, it turns waste into compositable products. So you start a pilot unit this May, use these funding agencies, their support to prove the model, and from choking our drains to powering our green economy, let us turn Kashmir's fluff into fortune.
Thank you so much for watching this presentation. Feel free to watch other videos at YouTube channel Green Treasure. Please comment, like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos.